Welcome to our exploration of pho. Today we're diving into the origins and cultural significance of this beloved Vietnamese dish. Join us as we unravel the secrets behind the flavors of pho. Let's dive into the rich history of this iconic dish. Pho has a rich history that traces back to the streets of Hanoi, Vietnam. Originating in the early 20th century, this culinary marvel is a product of a fusion between Vietnamese and French cooking traditions. It is believed that the word pho itself is derived from pot au feu, a French soup. The Vietnamese took the concept of the slow-cooked beef soup and added their local touch with rice noodles and aromatic herbs, giving birth to pho as we know it today. With its exquisite flavor profile and comforting warmth, this iconic noodle soup has become a symbol of Vietnamese cuisine. In Vietnamese culture, pho is more than just a dish. It's a culinary tradition that brings families and communities together. This simple yet flavorful noodle soup carries with it stories of generations, each bowl a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the Vietnamese people. Pho is an integral part of festivals, family gatherings, and everyday life. It's the dish Vietnamese mothers prepare to welcome their children home, and the comforting meal that warms you up on a chilly morning. It's the aroma that fills the streets of Hanoi at dawn, and the taste that lingers long after the bowl is empty. Whether enjoyed as a hearty breakfast or a comforting meal after a long day, pho holds a special place in the hearts of the Vietnamese people. The key to a delicious bowl of pho lies in its carefully crafted broth and fresh ingredients. Every spoonful of this comforting soup is a testament to the meticulous preparation that goes into crafting its distinct flavor. The process begins with the broth, a labor of love that's typically simmered for hours on end. The secret lies in gently simmering beef bones, adding in charred onions and ginger to lend a fragrant depth to the base. Next comes the selection of spices, each contributing its unique flavor. Star anise, cloves, cinnamon sticks and cardamom pods are carefully chosen and gently toasted to release their aromatic oils. These spices are then wrapped in a cheesecloth bundle, ready to infuse the simmering broth with their essence. While the broth bubbles away, the meat is prepared. Thin slices of beef, often a mix of brisket and flank, are marinated to perfection. This marination process ensures that every slice is packed with flavor, ready to melt in your mouth. Last, but certainly not least, are the herbs and vegetables. Fresh basil, cilantro and green onions are finely chopped, while bean sprouts are washed and set aside. These fresh ingredients add a crunchy texture and a refreshing contrast to the rich, savory broth. All these components, when brought together, create a bowl of pho that's both hearty and soothing. From tender slices of beef to aromatic herbs and spices, every component of pho is thoughtfully prepared to create a symphony of flavors. The art of making pho requires patience and attention to detail. It all begins with the broth, the soul of the dish. Bones, often beef or chicken, are simmered for hours, extracting every bit of flavor. This slow process results in a clear yet deeply flavorful broth. Simultaneously, a medley of spices such as star anise, cloves and cinnamon are charred to unlock their aroma and then added to the pot. While the broth continues its gentle simmer, rice noodles take a quick dip in boiling water, achieving that perfect tender yet chewy texture. Now it's time to assemble. Thin slices of raw beef are arranged over the noodles, ready to cook lightly in the hot broth. But it doesn't stop there. The bowl is adorned with an array of toppings, including bean sprouts, basil, lime and chili, each adding their unique touch to the symphony of flavors. As the fragrant broth simmers gently on the stove, rice noodles are cooked to perfection, and the bowl is adorned with an array of toppings, including bean sprouts, basil, lime and chili. Once assembled, a steaming bowl of pho is served piping hot, ready to be customized with condiments and garnishes according to individual preferences. This is where the magic happens, the personal touch. Some like it spicy with a dash of chili sauce, while others prefer a tangy squeeze of lime. A handful of bean sprouts for an added crunch, perhaps, or fresh basil leaves for that aromatic kick. As you stir in the condiments, watch the soup transform, its flavors deepening and evolving with every addition. The first sip of the broth is a revelation, a hearty, soul-warming symphony of flavors that speaks volumes of the hours spent simmering the bones to perfection. The soft, slippery noodles, the tender slices of meat, the fresh herbs. Every bite is a delightful dance of textures and tastes. With each spoonful, diners are transported to the bustling streets of Vietnam, where the aroma of pho fills the air. While pho has its roots in Vietnam, its popularity has spread far and wide, captivating food lovers around the globe. This humble noodle soup, born in the streets of Hanoi, has transcended borders, breaking through the global culinary scene with its unique blend of flavors, textures, and fragrances. From the vibrant food markets of Bangkok to the trendy bistros of New York City, pho has found a home in the hearts and palates of people around the world. It's more than just a dish, it's a testament to the power of food as a bridge between cultures, a unifying force that brings people together, regardless of their backgrounds. As we see the rise of pho-inspired dishes in various cuisines, it's evident that the influence of this Vietnamese classic is far-reaching. Through its journey from east to west, pho has not only introduced the world to the richness of Vietnamese cuisine, but also sparked a global appreciation for the art and tradition of noodle soup making. From bustling street stalls to upscale restaurants, pho continues to make its mark on the world stage, introducing new generations to the joys of Vietnamese cuisine.